Now, if you can, just because we're Facebook Live and hey, everybody on Facebook Live, if you could try to look right in the little camera thing instead of at me or at your own face or what, if you could try to do that,
yeah,
we
absolutely.
appreciate that, but we understand if it's so hard not to do that. So
I know bad computer design of having the camera right in the lower.
I mean, you literally just have to kind of put a bag, like a paper bag over your device to keep from looking at at the other thing. Now, and I'm doing this blind because I can't really read without my glasses. But then you're going to see my little fancy ring light if I wear my you're going to think I'm having some kind of a drug trip or something inappropriate like that. So I go blind and I over my 43-year-old font size, and then we make it work. So, oh my gosh, a lot of fun. We're actually doing great on time, so I appreciate that. And I'll just tell you, we're about 3 to 5 weeks out from the go live.
Okay.
We are doing this Facebook Live, so you can feel free to use this as a little digital asset and spread it and download it and all of that stuff, chop it up, whatever you want to do with it. Was I able to tag you yesterday? I tried to live tag everybody, so that doesn't hurt too. That we're able to do that. LinkedIn, check and make sure I live tag you. Sometimes it's really hard to do on LinkedIn, so I want to do that. The humble brag starts now because we're on Facebook Live, and unless you want to look like the current administration, who's very good at self-promotion. Most people don't like to self-promote, and it probably doesn't work as well for the rest of us to self-promote in that manner. I can say, "Oh, Elizabeth, great podcast. That was the best, interview ever." And you say, "Oh, that was the best podcast interview that I've ever done, Nathan." "Oh, wow. And then you swap that back, and that's kind of the world that we live in, and it's socially and social medially acceptable for us to do that, and we just have a lot of fun. And, that's the way
we build each other's credibility, and that's how we get places.
That is how we get places. Isn't that, folks? Hey, so if you're watching this right now, the way this works is we're about to go live in a minute or two. If you want to type in a comment or a question or something like that, we might actually be able to acknowledge that before we go live. Elizabeth, I hope you're there because you froze, and you've been frozen for about 10 seconds now, but I hear your voice, so that's a good sign.
Oh, boy.
And, so I use these little moments to check my RAM and all that good stuff.
Am I still frozen there?
You're still
on the
frozen,
other end?
but my RAM is getting dangerously, not my RAM, but my hard drive space is getting dangerously low here, so I apologize for that. I'm going to have
no problem.
I'm going to have to figure out a quick way to do something about that before the next interview. And I'm going to assume, because I see myself wiggling around, that piece isn't on my end. So if you want, what you could do, what I'd suggest, just toggle the video on the Skype on your end. Toggle that off and then toggle it on again. And if we have to do this on audio, that's fine too, because it's an audio podcast. But hopefully we'll get you back here on the video, because that's always a lot of fun. And then I do try to save a minute to acknowledge any comments after we record the podcasting episode. Hopefully it all works. And
am I back in?
Not yet. I don't see you back in yet. So, we're just going to go with the flow here as best we can. You do you look very nice in the freeze frame, but it's kind of like a little bit like a zombie almost, like, because you're frozen.
I have no idea how I'm frozen. Hopefully it's not some embarrassing pose. Or
no, you look nice, but it kind of grows on you a little bit. So,
my zombie version of myself is now Facebook Lived.
Yeah, you're gonna love this.
Well, geez, I hope. Let me try toggling it off again. I'll leave it off for a few seconds, because I can see you moving around.
Okay. Usually, when you toggle it off, it just goes to your default picture. So this is very interesting that that it's not doing that. So it's just
Yeah.
another weird thing. You know what? I'll join you. So I'm going to toggle my picture.
Okay.
Come on. Maybe it's a Skype thing right now because I'm not able to go. I'm trying to toggle off, and I'm actually not able to do that. So let's try that again. I'm actually not able to toggle it off either.
Oh, wow. So we are stuck in an internal, you are live and moving, and I'm a zombie.
Yeah, this is really, this is interesting. So that's very strange. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's do this because I'm actually gonna call you right back on Skype.
Sure.
And if you can, and I apologize for everybody on Facebook Live, we will jump back on Facebook Live. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly figure out how to delete a couple of gigabytes off of my computer because it is getting that's not helping things. So Liz, I'm going to call you right back. We're going to proceed at that point. Give me about 5 minutes.
That sounds great. Take your time.
All right.
I'll be
take
here.
Care, everybody.
Bye-bye.